Bismillah. Hey everyone, I hope all is well. So this is gonna be a vlog. I always wanted to make one. I've been making short form versions last year on YouTube stories and Instagram Reels, but I want to create some form of long form vlog. I always wanted to make one, but the issue I faced was that what would be the topic? And so I realized that why not talk about my 2025 creative journey? So might as well start there. And what's important is that just start. Who knows where this will go, but at least I did something about it. The first half of 2025 in regards to my creative journey was a bit slow. I had a few clients come in, which was great, and then I decided to take a risk and invest in some new gear and new programs. So I purchased the DaVinci Resolve paid program, the lifetime license, and its results have been very good for me. It was worth the investment. It depends on personal preference, but for me, it worked out very nicely. I also shifted back to Adobe Lightroom. I was using third-party programs, but they were just quite a challenge. And I also invested in DJI products, a decent amount of them. So I invested in the DJI Mic Mini. I got the set over here, and I'm using it right now for the vlog. I also invested in a DJI 4K drone. I used it for a few of my clients and the results turned out quite great. So far I'm enjoying my new upgrades, and then throughout the summer, thankfully, I was actually getting plenty of new clients. And I promised myself that if I hit a certain threshold, I will upgrade my camera. Basically, I've got a mix of new clients, dinners, charity events, charity tournaments, conferences, a wedding. I even got a photography job for a wedding. October hit, and I realized that I had enough to purchase a new camera. So for context, here is my old camera, the Lumix GH5. I purchased this back at 2017 when it was quite new and it was released quite recently. And I really love the camera. Its video capabilities was great. I made one short film with it and I made plenty of client work with it. I've done many photography with it. I dropped it, I broke it, it got replaced because I had the warranty, and it was just great to have, but there was some limitations on it, especially in the low light situation because of its micro four thirds sensor. And so I promised myself that if I was gonna upgrade, I was gonna upgrade to a full frame. So I was mixing between Nikon, then I was going back to Sony, then I was going back to Canon, and I was thinking, why not just stick with the same ecosystem, because I know the ecosystem. And so I have upgraded to the Lumix S5 Mark II X. I was able to purchase a bundled set, which came with the kit lens and a 50mm prime lens. So I haven't had a prime lens in years. So I'm hoping to test this out in the future and see how this works. But I'm pretty excited for it. I've chosen it because it's on the same ecosystem. Basically all the same features, but more. I can record directly into the SSD and edit out of that SSD, so I can record external into a hard drive. It has a countless amount of codec features. I'm recording in 6K, open gate, 10-bit. It's quite a ridiculous amount. And I'm also recording in Vlog. I haven't edited in Vlog, so it's my first time doing it. That's why I want to also test out the camera's capabilities by creating this vlog so I can edit on there. Another cool feature is that I can actually take a photo on my camera and it will transfer onto my phone, and I can edit on my phone. And I can choose what type of photo I can send. I can send a JPEG or I can send a RAW. It will take up a lot of space, but I can delete it later. And also it'll store that photo into the camera, which is amazing. So I really, really like that feature. Its potential is quite big, so I'm hoping to take full advantage of it. Another thing I upgraded to is lights. I purchased some small rig lights for a decent price. I purchased 3 of these. I'm using 2 of them right now, one here for the vlog. And I'm hoping to improve my interview capabilities with these lights. And I took an audio case, and I converted it to a lighting case. So I'm pretty excited to take advantage of that and store it in a nice place. I purchased a second one, and I did that for my DJI drone too. because I don't want it to just throw it around. And I also made a camera bag upgrade too. So I did plenty of upgrades this year. I think this year, 2025, was the year of clients and upgrades, in my opinion. I think I invested a lot, and God, I hope I can get the return soon. But yeah, it was quite amazing for me, bittersweet for me to upgrade to a new gear. Upon reflection, I learned something. I realized that I only did one passion project with my Lumix GH5 in its lifespan, 8 years. And that disappointed me. I was like, why I didn't do any more videos, why I didn't do any more short films. Obviously life got in the way. My wellness journey has been up and down, and I haven't got into my passion projects. And so when I purchased this camera, I think I promised myself that, you know what, I want to work on a passion project. So as you can see, I have my journal right here, and I've been writing ideas down. The vlog idea that I'm discussing right now was inspired as I was writing it down. And so I'm hoping to create some passion projects for within the next 2 or 3 months. I don't have much clients in November or December, so I'm thinking, why not take advantage? I can test out the camera, its capabilities with my own personal projects, and by the time I get those clients, I'm ready to go with this gear. And I reached out to a few friends about some ideas, and they were quite interested. They said they'll think about it and they'll let me know. And it's sort of gonna be like a documentary filmmaking. I haven't done that at all. It'll be my first time doing it. I've been seeing some cool YouTube videos of individuals that are giving advice on solo documentary filmmaking, and I honestly want to give it a go. I think it's feasible, I think it's possible, and I think it can be done by one person, which is myself. And if I need to call in other people, that'll be great, but I don't think that's needed. So I'll be giving that a go. In regards to the vlogs, hopefully I can create another one later on, maybe about my wellness journey or how I write out my ideas, but it's gonna be quality over quantity. It's not like I'm gonna do it all the time, but it's just whenever I have a spark of imagination, might as well just do it. But anyways, I hope you can follow through with my journey, and hopefully I can have something soon. Thank you for watching.